Bobby Darin was a multi-talented man, and while he achieved fame and acclaim as a singer, songwriter, and actor, it was his relationships and family life that added depth to his remarkable journey. In this video, we'll delve into Bobby Darin's marriages and his relationship with his son, shedding lights on the personal aspects that complemented his illustrious career. Join Facts First as we present Bobby Darin's son reveals how he lost the love of his life. Bobby and Connie Francis. Bobby Darin and Connie Francis were prominent figures in the world of music in the 50s and 60s. Their relationship was a notable aspect of their personal lives. They met in the 1950s when they were both aspiring young artists in New York City. Their shared love for music brought them together, and their connection deepened as they spent more time together. Bobby and Connie dated for a few years before deciding to tie the knot. They had a short-lived yet intense relationship and got married in 1960. The marriage got public attention and adoration from fans who admired their talents and charisma. However, despite their initial happiness, their relationship faced significant challenges. Regrettably, Bobby and Connie's marriage did not withstand the test of time, and it ended in divorce in 1967 after 7 years of marriage. The reasons for their divorce were a combination of factors, including the demanding nature of their careers, personal differences, and the pressures of fame. It was a heartbreaking split for both of them, and it took a toll on their emotional well-being. Despite their brief union, Bobby Darin and Connie Francis did not have any children together. After the divorce, they both continued their careers in the music industry separately. Connie went on to achieve further success as a singer, and Bobby pursued acting and continued to make music until his untimely death in 1973. Their relationship was a passionate and tumultuous one, meeting early on in their careers and surviving for a while, but ultimately ending up getting divorced. Bobby and Andrea Yeager. Bobby Darin's relationship with Andrea Yeager marked a significant chapter in his life. The two met during the early 70s when Bobby was already an established musician and actor. Andrea Yeager, a former secretary and model, was captivated by Bobby's charm and charisma, and they began dating. The romance blossomed over time, and they decided to take the next step by getting married in 1973. The couple's marriage was relatively short-lived, and they faced several challenges during their time together. While they didn't have any children, they did share a passion for music and the entertainment industry. Unfortunately, the relationship encountered difficulties, primarily due to Bobby's declining health. He had been battling various health issues since childhood, including a heart condition. This took a toll on their marriage, as Bobby's health deteriorated and he required frequent medical attention. Sadly, he passed away in December of 1973 at age 37, just a few months after they got married. His untimely death was a devastating blow to Andrea, who had lost her beloved husband. The cause of his death was related to his ongoing heart problems. She was grief-stricken by the loss of her husband and faced the challenge of coping with his passing and carrying on with her life. Bobby and Sandra Dee. The relationship between Bobby Darin and Sandra Dee was a widely celebrated and iconic love story of the 1960s. They first crossed paths in 1960 when both were rising stars in the entertainment industry. Bobby, of course, was a successful singer, and Sandra was a talented actress, and they were drawn to each other's charisma and talent. Their courtship was a whirlwind romance, and they decided to marry in December of 1960 after a brief period of dating. Their union was the talk of the town, and they quickly became one of the most glamorous couples in Hollywood. Bobby and Sandra's marriage was blessed with the birth of their son, Dodd Mitchell Darin, in 1961. Parenthood seemed to solidify their bond as a family, and they were often seen together in public events, radiating happiness. But despite their public image of marital bliss, the relationship encountered difficulties in the years that followed. The pressures of fame, busy careers, and personal differences took a toll on their marriage. It began to unravel, leading to their separation in 1965 and eventual divorce in 1967. Their split was attributed to a combination of factors, including Darin's relentless work schedule, his ongoing struggle with health issues, and Dee's desire to focus on her acting career. The divorce was a painful and private affair, as the couple sought to protect their son from the turmoil of their relationship's dissolution. After their divorce, Bobby and Sandra continued their respective careers in the entertainment industry, but went their separate ways in their personal lives. Their love story, marked by its Hollywood glamour, had come to an end, leaving behind the memories of a time when they were one of the most beloved couples in showbiz. Dodd Mitchell Darin. Dodd Mitchell Darin, the son of the legendary singer and Sandra Dee, was born December 16, 1961. Growing up in the midst of Hollywood royalty, Dodd had early exposure to entertainment. Despite the challenges of his parents' high-profile divorce when he was only a child, Dodd Mitchell Darin embarked on his own path and pursued a career outside the spotlight. His upbringing was marked by the fame of his parents, but he largely stayed out of the public eye during his formative years. He had a close relationship with his mother and maintained a connection with his father, even though Bobby passed away when Dodd was still a young boy. As he reached adulthood, Dodd decided to focus on business rather than a career in the entertainment industry. He became an entrepreneur and was involved in various business ventures. He established the Bobby Darin Foundation, dedicating to preserving his father's legacy and supporting charitable causes. One of Dodd's notable contributions was his efforts to raise awareness about heart disease, a cause that was personal to him due to his father's struggle with heart-related health issues. He became involved in advocacy work related to heart health and contributed to the fight against heart disease. His life has largely been away from the media spotlight, in contrast to the glamorous world of his parents. He's chosen a more private and business-oriented path while honoring his father's legacy through his foundation and charitable work. Though he's agreed to talk occasionally about his parents and his closeness with his mother. He spoke about how Bobby loved her dearly, but the weight of her personal struggles was too much for the marriage to bear. Said Dodd, quote, "Their story, it looked glamorous. It looked perfect from the outside, but it was far from it." In the late 60s, Bobby's marriage to Sandra ended in divorce, and he began to face personal and career challenges. But he continued to perform and record music, achieving success with hits like Simple Song of Freedom and If I Were a Carpenter. Darin's versatility as an artist allowed him to explore various musical genres, from pop and rock to jazz and folk, earning him a diverse fan base. One of the defining moments of his career was in 1971 when he was diagnosed with severe heart disease. He underwent multiple surgeries to address his health issues, but continued to perform when his condition allowed. His untimely death at 37 was a profound loss to the world of entertainment and music. He's celebrated for his pioneering contributions to music, particularly with hits like Mack the Knife and Beyond the Sea. His legacy also extends to his work in film and television, where he showcased his talent and critical acclaim for roles in movies like Captain Newman, MD, and Pressure Point. Now it's time to hear from you. What's your favorite Bobby Darin song? Let us know in the comments section below.